Alright Pebbles, it's me innit, Cockney Dave, and welcome back to the season funnel once more of the All Seasons Career Mode on F1 2013. So here we are at COTA, and what a fucking dreadful circuit this is, isn't it mates? Fuck's sake, who invented this garbage? Anyway, as you can see at the moment, our driver, the Huckster, is going to put in a time that puts him in 10th bloody place. Lewis Hamilton's in the lead at the moment with a 140.466. Anyway, a little bit later into the session, and oh Jesus Christ, he's got a fucking corner cut warning now, which means he ain't going to improve on his time. It's going to be 18th.
Hey Dave, great win last race. Well done.
Oh no, we got fucking Nicole back as well. I think we've finally got rid of her. Anyway, welcome everyone. Yes, it's time once again for the 5 lights to go out on the Seasons Career Mode, and we say go, go, go. It's away we go from 18th position on the grid. We've got our teammate John Legburn currently directly ahead of us as we go to his tortuous left-hander. Look, it's Maldonado on the outside as well. And oh my goodness gracious, bloody good goal. It's another dive bomb from the Huckster, and he's got 2 bloody McLarens now off to the right-hand side. You can see it's Sergio Perez. We raised to dispatch him. Our next one in front of us is Jenson Button, and there's Roman Grosjean. Oh my god, what the bloody hell was Perez doing there? I have no idea, trying to sneak past me, the jammy little git. Anyway, let's hold on now to this 8th position as we go through this torturous section, which makes absolutely no bloody sense whatsoever. And there's Roman Grosjean. Oh, he's gone a little bit wide there, a little bit wide, and we sort of sneak down the inside of him, do we? Oh, look at that, yes. And now we're going to get... Oh, Jesus Christ, no! Oh, there's contact with the Ferrari. I think that... Oh, look at that. And Jenson Button goes straight to the side of him, plows into the side of him. We get a warning for causing a collision, which is absolutely outrageous. Kill them, Charlie, kill them! Anyway, up into 6th place now for the Huckster. 6th position just behind Jenson Button in 5th place in the McLaren. And we still haven't completed lap 1 of this bloody Grand Prix yet. This is unbelievable scenes, absolutely unbelievable scenes at COTA. Yes, the circuit of the Americas. What a complete piece of garbage shit this is as well. Anyway, as you can see, we're now being pursued by the Ferrari of Felipe Massa, which we may have made a slight bit of contact with a little bit earlier in the race. Just a tiny little touch. It was fine, really. I'm sure it'll be fine on the Mr. Rigsby scale. Yes, I'm sure it'll be fine. There won't be any problems. There won't be any comments of, oh, that was terrible driving, Dave. That was terrible driving. Terrible driving indeed. You should be hung more than quarter for that driving. No, we'll be fine. Anyway, we complete lap 1 now, and still in 6th place. Lewis Hamilton is currently in the lead, and Hulkenberg's in 10th place as we accelerate forward down to lap 3 of the Grand Prix, and I go very, very wide indeed. And as you can see, there's the McLaren of, I think is that Perez? No, it's Button, Jenson Button, and once again he goes around the inside of me this time to try and get past. No, it's Sergio Perez. It's like a bloody tag team trying to get past me with those bloody McLarens. Anyway, the Huckster manages to hold on at the moment to his 6th position on lap 3 of this Grand Prix, just behind Massa and ahead of Sergio Perez. Okay, it's time to accelerate forward now to lap 4 of the Grand Prix. Still no change in the positions at the moment, as you can see. And I go horribly wide once again. I'm out on the marbles, out on the gravelly bits, and Sergio Perez uses that opportunity to get past me, so I'm down to 7th place now. And it looks like there's more cars trying to get past. We've got Kimi Räikkönen, the Iceman himself, of course, in the Lotus, trying desperately. Oh, look at the arrows, they're going all over the bloody place. And this one is, it's a Sauber, I don't know who it is. Is it Hulkenberg? Yes, it's Nico Hulkenberg, trying to get past me, and now he's sneaking around the outside of me as well. And as you can see, he's our team rival, so we've got to make sure that we get past Hulkenberg. Slight bit of corner cutting from Dave there, but we do the switch back on him, and yes, indeedy, Mr. McGreevy, we get past Hulkenberg and hold on to this 7th place, but we've lost 6th to Perez because he's away and gone halfway round the next Grand Prix. We accelerate to forward now to lap 6, and Kimi Raikkonen, the Iceman himself, once again tries to sneak past us, but once again we use the switch back. Oh, he's gone round the outside though. Gone round the outside he has, and I think we've lost another position. Yes, we have, now down to 8th place. Wow, this is not doing very well at all for the Hookster. Down to 8th position. Now we've got Adrian Sutton in the Force India desperately trying to get past. In fact, I think both the Force Indias are right up me. Keith Nadell trying to get past me as we accelerate forward now to lap 6, the end of lap 6, and it's time for the Hookster to make his pit stop. And we go into lead mix to save that little tiny thimble of fuel. A little bit of thimble of fuel which might serve us well towards the end of the Grand Prix. But as you can see, there's quite a few cars coming to the pits, and oh my goodness gracious, there's a car right behind us, but are we going to get held in the pits? And the answer to that is, oh, no we don't. So we get out pretty quickly. We're now on the hard tyre, which is a very hard tyre for the Circuit of America, as you can see, because it's orange, yes, which always indicated that it was bloody hard. And oh my goodness, I've got horribly wide as I go into the turn 1, and we're out in 11th place now behind our teammate John-Eric Vergne. Oh, fuck off. Anyway, so still in 8th position on lap 9 now, as you can see. And Hulkenberg is in 10th place. We've gained a couple of positions actually because a few cars have come into the pits. I completely forgotten about that because I don't really bloody well care. Anyway, we're accelerating forward now, still on lap 9, going through this torturous chicane section. I don't know what you bloody well call it. I don't bloody well care, to be honest. Anyway, we're accelerating forward now, lap 10, still in 8th position for the Hookster. Raikkonen is well. Oh, Jesus Christ. I think I got a tap off the Keith Nadells. I think I got a tap from behind from the car. I think that was Nico Hulkenberg. Once again, my team rival desperately trying to get past me, but we're holding on to this 8th place at the moment on lap 10 as we accelerate forward down to lap 12. This time, Hulkenberg is going to get us under the DRS, and he does, and he gets past. So it looks like I may have lost another position, but oh, Jesus Christ. Here he goes. Here he goes. Come on, tuck it in tight. Very, very tight. And there's Hulkenberg trying to get round the outside, but no. We managed to hold on to 8th place now on lap 12 as we accelerate forward now to lap 13 of the Grand Prix. Still in 8th position, but once again, Hulkenberg is going to go for the move down the inside this time under DRS. I've got no defense, of course, with the DRS. So I'm going to do my customary dive maneuver down the inside, very, very tight on Hulkenberg. And yes, I get my 8th position back. But I don't think this is going to be enough to win the rival between me and Hulkenberg, who's already about 4 points ahead of me. Anyway, we accelerate forward now to lap 14. As you can see, Lewis Hamilton, the jammy little git, has won the race. And I'm going to cross the line in 8th position at the Circuit of the Americas. But more importantly, ahead of my team rival, Nico Hulkenberg, as we cross the line. Yes, the Hookster's well happy about that. Look at that. He shakes his hands and says yes. So, John-Eric finished in 15th position, and my rival, Nico Hulkenberg, finished in 9th place. So there's the final scores on the doors. 8th for the Hookster, 9th for Nico Hulkenberg, and of course the winner of the race was Lewis Hamilton, Sebastian Vettel in 2nd, Nico Rosberg in 3rd. So in the Drivers' Championship now, Sebastian Vettel is in the lead at the moment with 317 points. Lewis Hamilton is in 2nd with 296, and we're in 12th with 51. In the Constructors, we're still in 7th place with 31 World Championship points. Okay, I've had a lot of requests because there are some classic cars in, of course, F1 2013 to do a mini sort of championship. Unfortunately, there isn't enough time due to the constraints of making a video to put a full championship in. But I can do one race, and here it is right now. And I may be returning to this later on in Season 2, but for once, I'm going to shut up and let you enjoy. Oh god, I think I just had a nerdgasm. Anyway, on to the last round at Brazil! Yes, indeedy, Mr. McGreedy. It's time for the final round at Brazil of the All Seasons Season 1 in our Toro Rosso. As you can see, Hamilton's got pole at the moment, and the Hookster, after the first qualifying session, has finished in 10th position, 3.5 seconds behind. Anyway, oh Jesus Christ. We go later into the session. As you can see, it's raining. I don't think we're going to be improving our time. We're down to 18th position now. And I'm just going, no, it's half a second. So no, we didn't even bother with that. So 18th position for the Hookster, 16th now for John Eleg Vern. Okay then, let's do this. So, final race of Season 1. Of course, there's no championship to be decided because we're in the Toro Rosso as the 5 lights go out on the All Seasons career mode. And we say go, go, go. And it's away we go then from 18th place. There's my teammate John Eleg Vern as we go into this very, very tortuous left-hander at the Brazilian circuit, which is home, of course, to the Brazilians. And we've got Valtteri Bottas, oh my god, with 4 abreast to turn 1, and there's contact. Oh, Jesus Christ. But I managed to sneak through, I should say, as I always do with the Hookster. But as you can see, John Eleg Vern has actually, oh, what's he bloody well doing? He's weaving all over the circuit. That's outrageous. Someone called Charlie Whiting. Kill him, Charlie, kill him. Anyway, we managed to sneak up now into, I think it's 13th place. Yes, 13th position behind Nico Hulkenberg. And as you can see, he is no longer our rival because we actually lost. Yes, the Hookster lost against Nico Hulkenberg in the Sauber, but this time he sneaks down the inside of said Sauber, and now he's going for one of the false Indias as well, but didn't quite manage to pull that off. But I think we may be up into 12th place now. Yes, 12th position now for Hookster, and this time he dives down the inside of Adrian Sutil, and yes, we're up into 11th place now. Yes, 11th position, just outside the World Championship points. Now, unfortunately, our team, for some godforsaken reason which I have no idea whatsoever, has put us on the hard tyre to start this Grand Prix. So yes, we're going to go very, very long into this Grand Prix, maybe even 11 or 12 laps before we have to make our pit stop, as we're just about to come round now and complete lap 1, I think, in 11th place. Yes, indeedy. So 11th place. Nico Rosberg, oh my goodness, is currently in the lead of this Grand Prix on lap 2 as I go very, very crossed up into that section there, and we accelerate forward now to lap 4 of the Grand Prix, and we're still in 11th place. Romain Grosjean is now the car ahead of us, and Adrian Sutil is the car behind us. As you can see from the mini-map, we're not making any progress at all on the cars in front. So we're going to see if we can make any progress on the cars in front as we accelerate forward at lap 8, and the answer to that is no, we can't. So we're going to have to pass them as they come into the pit, and there's quite a few cars coming in now on lap 9, so we're up into 10th place, is it now? Yes, 10th position now for the Hookster. No, now 9th place as cars are coming out. You can see there's one just coming out of the pit lane there. I think that may be Nico Rosberg as we accelerate forward now to the end of lap 9, and it was Nico Rosberg, and we've been tagged by Rosberg and Adrian Sutil. We've lost 2 positions now, so we're down to 11th place. This is absolutely outrageous, and there's another car trying to sneak round our outside, as you can see from the arrow, and it's one of the McLarens, and it's Jenson Button, but oh geez, now he's going around the inside of me this time. Jenson, please, we're both English, you can't do this to me. But Button gets past, but I do the switchback manoeuvre once again and sneak back into 11th place, but we're still out of the World Championship points. On lap 9, as we accelerate forward now to the end of lap 9, there's more cars coming in, so we're going to make up a few more places. Don't forget, of course, we're going very, very long into this Grand Prix due to the fact that we started on the hard tyres. So we're up now to 8th position, but don't get too excited because I haven't made a pit stop yet. Now we're to 7th place. There's another car coming out of the pits. I think is that Massa? Yes, it's Felipe Massa in the Ferrari. So we're in 7th position on lap 10. And it's almost time for our pit stop as we accelerate forward now to the end of lap 10. As I say that, we are now coming in for our stop. Yes, those hard tyres have done very, very well, in fact, very, very well indeed. But we're going to go now onto the soft tyre for our remaining stint. Now, as you can see, there's very few people out in the garage, so we should get a nice, fast stop. And we do! Thank you, lads. That was very good indeed as we pass the safety car and go round the left-hand section and disappear because the camera's gone out of focus. And we're going to rejoin now, I think, in... oh, shitty bollocks. No, it's 14th position for the Hookster, so we're still outside of the points on lap 11 now. Oh my goodness, as we accelerate forward now to lap 11, the end of lap 11, Hamilton's just pulling our fastest lap. We go into Rich Mix to see if we can make any inroads at all on the cars in front. I've got Esteban Gutierrez in front, of course, and he is in the Sauber, but I just don't think we can catch. He's 2.5 seconds ahead of us on lap 12. And we got Pastor Maldonado, the greatest F1 driver in the history of F1 history ever. I think I said history twice. Currently behind us in 14th place. Okay, on to lap 13, and there's no change in the positions. I'm still in 13th position behind Esteban Gutierrez, as you can see. So it looks like it's going to end up with no points at all on the board for the Hookster for the final race in Brazil, which is going to be bloody disappointing as we accelerate forward at lap 16. And once again, there's still no change. And as you can see from the mini-map, I've got absolutely no chance of catching up to the car in front, which is now Adrian Sutil. As we accelerate forward at lap 17, Vettel is currently in the lead of this race, and the Hookster is still hanging on to 13th place as we accelerate forward. Oh, wait a minute. It's the last lap, and the fucking safety car's been deployed. And Sebastian Vettel has just won the race, and the fucking safety car's been deployed. Oh, fucking hell. Well done, Co-Masters. Well done indeed. Are we all going to have to line up behind the safety car now? Fucking knobs. Look, the safety car's out as well. Sebastian Vettel's won the fucking race. You plums. Oh, God. So we're going to cross the line under the safety car. Even though Vettel's... Oh, Jesus. I think that may have been a slight little glitch there. I don't think the safety car should have come out at that point. But we cross the line anyway in 13th place. Unlucky for some, but the Hookster's happy about that. Look at that. So we end the season in 13th position with Jean-Eric Vergne in 16th place. Oh, my bloody good God. So there's the scores then. 13th for the Hookster. And, of course, Sebastian Vettel won the race. Let's go now then to those all-important end-of-season points to see what we've got on the board. And Sebastian Vettel won the season with 342 points. And of course, in real life, he did indeed win the 2013 championship in the Red Bull. Lewis Hamilton finished in second place with 311 points. And Fernando Alonso was in third with 252 points. Nico Rosberg in fourth. Mark Webber, stop it now. Mark Webber was in 5th place, Felipe Massa was in 6th, and the Hookster finished in 12th position with 51 points, and Jean-Eric Vergne finished in 17th place with just that single solitary World Championship point. And further down the field we had Valtteri Bottas in the Williams with 0 points, Charles Pic, and let's not bother with them because who the bloody hell cares, to be honest. Who the bloody hell cares? In the Constructors, though, Mercedes won it with 550 points. So they did actually better than Red Bull. So obviously only Vettel was carrying the most points. And Ferrari finished in 3rd place with 366. And of course, Toro Rosso finished in 7th place with 31. And my old team, Marussia, finished in 8th place with 22. Of course, all those points were scored by me. So yes, next season we are with Williams and our teammate is Pastor Maldonado. Oh shit. Thanks so much for watching everyone. There will of course be more later.